Okay, hello there folks. We are in my beautiful garden. The sun is beginning to set, so it's starting to get dark. What I wanted to focus on today is my night blooming orchid, and I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dark. This is called the Queen of the Night Orchid, and it actually is not an orchid at all, but if you can look at the leaves, it does kind of resemble an orchid leaf, and that's why I'm assuming they call it the Queen of the Night Orchid. In all actual reality, this plant is a cactus. And here, you get a better look at the leaves here. I love this plant because of the shape and the odd formation of the leaves. It just kind of twists and curls the way that it wants to. It sometimes will send out a spike, a long spike, and then leaves will grow out of it, and sometimes flowers. Now, the reason why I am showing you this plant is because today is a very special day. This plant right here is maybe about a year old since I placed all the cuttings into this pot, and right now it's actually giving me the first blossoms. From this long spike or stem comes some leaves, and then the awesome blossom. Hey, that rhymes. I'm a poet and I don't even know it. But here is the blossom. Wow, you see my hands and you see the blossom. That's how huge this blossom is. And as you can see, it has just such a unique shape. I mean, wow, folks, can you believe that? That is an actual blossom. I just adore this plant. I really do. Because it's just so unique and so beautiful. Now, the unfortunate thing about this, as magnificent as the blossom is when it blooms, it is called the night blooming orchid, or the Queen of the Night Orchid, and it's a night blooming cactus. And the reason is exactly that. It only blooms at night. And unfortunately, not only does it bloom at night, but it only blooms for one night. In the morning time, it will die out and that blossom will no longer be. So I guess in essence, you really have to appreciate the beauty of this plant, the beauty of the blossom in that one night. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I want to go ahead and capture some film footage on this because it is an amazing thing to watch. Such a beautiful, beautiful blossom bloom, and I want to be able to capture it and immortalize the event. Okay, and here we are, folks. We are now at my porch garden. And we got better lighting now, so you can kind of see the leaves just a little bit more better. And what I'm doing now is I'm really setting up shop. Because, again, I just really want to be able to witness the beautiful transformation of this blossom. And really just immortalize the event of it actually blooming in front of the lens of this camera. So here it is. Once again, the beautiful Queen of the Night Orchid. Actually a night blooming cactus. And here is its blossom. And I'm going to go ahead and position the camera in a way, and we will begin to watch it as it brings about such a captivating image right before your eyes. Okay, folks, and what I'm doing right now is I'm giving you an up-close and personal look at how the actual blossom comes from the leaf and actually starts protruding from the leaf, begins to hang down, and then opens into a humongous blossom. And as you can see here, folks, it's at the beginning stage of actually blossoming. this is the heart and soul of the blossom. As it begins to open, you can actually see right in there. Okay, and here we are again, folks. As you can see, the blossom is almost fully opened. And this is quite enormous in size for a blossom. I'm going to show you my hand. This is my hand, and this is the blossom. As you can see, folks, it's just huge. It's an enormous specimen of a blossom. And right now that it's almost fully opened, it's starting to emit such a strong fragrance, such a strong sweet fragrance. And the reason why it does this is because, you know, the insects of the night, such as moths and things of that nature, it wants to attract them so that it can come inside the blossom and begin to pollinate it. So again, just a very sweet, sweet fragrance. Such a beautiful blossom. And it's not yet even fully opened yet. But we're almost there. And as I'm walking up to my porch area, I mean, wow. You can't help but to notice how huge this blossom is. I mean, wow. Just absolutely gorgeous, folks. And just very happy right now that I have this plant. And this plant is actually very easy to propagate. It's just a matter of taking little leaf cuttings and putting them in the ground. These right here, because I've started mini plants from this already. And again, it's very easy to propagate. And wow, I mean, if you are able to really firsthand able to witness one of these flowers in blossom, it's just truly amazing. One of my most favorite plants. And it's really not hard to see why. And here is the Queen of the Night Orchid in full bloom. And I know this camera really just doesn't even justify just how gorgeous this flower is. Really, really beautiful. And here she is, folks, in all of her splendor. The Queen of the Night Orchid, also known as the Night Blooming Cactus. And as you have witnessed, she has fully transformed and fully blossomed into quite a magnificent specimen. Hello and good morning, everyone. Right now I am checking on my Night Blooming Cactus, trying to see what it has left us with as a remnant from the night before. And as you can recall, we witnessed such a grand transformation of the blooming blossom. And now, here she is. This is what we are left with as a reminder from the night before. And as you can see, she is wilted, and she is no longer that magnificent blossom that we were able to witness. This actually brings me to a garden revelation, which kind of reminds us that no matter how fleeting of a moment life can bring us, we must always be able to recognize and appreciate even the most simple things in life. Some say stop and smell the roses. Well, I say stop and smell the Night Blooming Cactus. This has been Maria Young reporting live from Central Florida, sharing with you yet another garden revelation. Stay tuned for more.